You got a second? You know what I've been learning a little about? Suture.
Suture.
Fascinating. You going somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I was.
Yeah, I don't want to hold you up. But I found out all about the different kinds. You know, they have permanent suture, and that there's dissolving suture.
Exactly what is your point, Lieutenant?
I'm not sure I have one. You going down? But for instance, you take Dr. Heideman's operation. For an example, suppose somebody used dissolving sutures to tie up things in his heart when they were supposed to be using permanent sutures. Like that valve that you put in. I mean, the stitches in there, they would give way in a few days, wouldn't they? Would kill him, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
See, now, I don't know anything about operating on anybody. I don't know anything like that, but with this fellow's heart condition the way it was, wouldn't everybody just think he died of heart failure?
A surgeon wouldn't make a mistake like that. Dissolving suture is an entirely different color.
Dr. Hart, please. Dr. Hart. You're right, it is a different color. I noticed that when the fellow showed them to me. But you know, I'll bet somebody could take some dye or something and color one to make it look like the other. I mean, you could fix it up so that no one would know the difference.
That would be murder, wouldn't it, Lieutenant?
Yes, yes. Yes, it certainly would, sure. Because that would explain why Miss Martin was so bothered after the operation, and it would explain why she wanted to see the chemist at the company that made the suture. That's murder. That certainly is, no question about it. What's so funny?
Excuse me, Lieutenant. I had to play it as though you were serious. You don't really believe all those foolish things you say, do you?
I believe you killed Sharon Martin, and I believe you're trying to kill Dr. Heideman.
Lieutenant Columbo, you're remarkable. You have intelligence. You have perception. You have great tenacity. You've got everything except proof.
I want you to take good care of Dr. Heideman, because if he dies, we're going to have an autopsy, aren't we? I mean, we're going to have to know whether a heart attack killed him or whether it was just dissolving suture.
Third floor nurse's station, please. Have the afternoon medicines gone out yet? Thank you.
Miss Smith, please. Okay, I'll check. Will you hold on, please?
I was just checking Dr. Heideman's dosage. Has he had his 3 o'clock yet?
No. I was just about to take it now.
Oh, fine.
On his way.
Call surgery. Get an operating room. It's the new valve. If it's not operating properly, we'll have to replace it. Scalpel? More suture, please. Clamp. All right, he's all yours. Now, take it slow and be careful.
All right. Please pardon the interruption. I'm Lieutenant Columbo, police. Some of these gentlemen are doctors. I know this is unorthodox, but we do have a search warrant. Just bear with us for a moment. Be sure to check out everything, the attendants, everything on this table, and the patient, too. You better get him to the recovery room.
Lieutenant, what is this little drama all about?
You just replaced a valve on Dr. Heidemann, is that right?
That's correct.
Then you had to replace the sutures. I think our lab should take a look at those old sutures.
I don't have to stand for this.
I'm sorry, Doctor. You can't leave just yet.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. In the middle of a surgical area? I suppose you realize that your superiors will be hearing from the Board of Medicine.
This will just take a moment. You'll have to be searched. Flores?
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Anything, Doctor?
Oh, nothing. Thank you, Miss Morgan.
What about it, Doctor?
I kept watch as you asked, Lieutenant. It wasn't a false move. You didn't leave the sutures you're looking for in the patient. I just checked out the tray. They all look like permanent, acceptable sutures to me.
Lieutenant, nothing. We turned that room inside out. I mean, inch by inch. Sergeant Latman and those other doctors went over the operating table, the patient. Nothing's gone in or out of there without it being searched with a magnifying glass. No suture.
Thank you.
You look a little dismayed, Lieutenant. Now, if it's not asking too much, do you mind if I continue with my day's work?
It certainly looks like it's one on me, doesn't it? You know, I really believed it all fit together. All the pieces, everything, the killing of the nurse, everything. Well, it goes to show you, Doc. Maybe I've been at this job too long. Okay. You win. You're finally rid of me.
You'll be all right, Lieutenant. I'm sure you'll find others to harass.
So long, Doc. You know, in a way, I have to congratulate you. Up until now, you really had me going. I mean, here you are, you're a surgeon, a man that's gotta be cool. Even when you're angry, you're controlled. You never lose yourself. That's why it struck me funny when you blew up in the operating room and you grabbed me and pushed me. I mean, you know, there was only one thing we didn't search. You know what it was? It was me.
Just one more thing.